have the beautiful Miss Makeup by Jess with us today. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling blessed, girl. I'm feeling amazing. I'm back home. I'm happy to be here with you ladies today. And we about to spill this tea. Let's go.
Period.
So you said back home. Where are you currently?
I'm in Atlanta. So I've been in Atlanta for about 6 months now.
Oh, so you're new.
I'm new.
How different is it?
Yeah.
Oh, girl. Like, no cap, when I first moved there, it took me like 2 months to kind of adjust. Like, it's a lot more fast paced. The people there, they're a lot more helpful. Whenever I first moved there, whenever someone's trying to help you, you kind of sometimes feel like maybe they're trying to like get over on you or they're trying to take from you.
Yeah.
Especially being from here, from Baton Rouge, where sometimes the mentality is. Yeah. So it took me a little second to kind of get used to it, but now that I'm kind of like in my flow, like I'm building my tribe, I'm building my network, things are just like moving at a good, solid pace for me. Like I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
And I hear that Atlanta really is the place for young Black entrepreneurs to really go and succeed. So do you feel like when you're in Atlanta that there's more support and people actually building you up and it's not so competitive, or is there still that competitive like?
Well, I definitely feel like in any market there's always going to be competition, but the difference is it's way more opportunities. So whereas out here in Baton Rouge, like there would be like one opportunity and 100 makeup artists that wanted the same opportunity, but there it's 100 opportunities and 80 makeup artists. So it's just like we pass it along. It's like, look, girl, I can't take this client. Can you take her?
Right.
You know,
because
so,
like maybe you are too busy and you can't take somebody, so you have to like pass it along. You know.
Yes.
I love that.
So just that network is just. It's empowering, just seeing so many women and men who look just like me, who are beyond, you know, what I've done, you know. It just gives me hope to, you know, want to excel and want to push further. When I see people just like doing their thing, it's so inspiring for me. So I mean, I love it. I honestly, I would recommend anybody who, you know, has dreams of starting fresh, starting new, you know, going to a new place or starting a new job. Like Beyonce said, you can't break my soul. Release the job, you know? You know? So, yeah, it's been cool, though. It's been cool.
Comparing, like, Baton Rouge clients to, like, Atlanta clients, what would you say is the difference between them?
Oh, wow.
Is there any difference?
I mean... That's a great question. Yeah. That's a great question. So it definitely is a difference. Like I feel like my clientele in Louisiana, like they were more understanding. Like it was more like they were more like family. Whereas, you know, in Atlanta it's like business. But you may have those clients here and there that you can connect with that, you know, feel like family, but at the end of the day, like you can't get replaced. It's you know, other people out there that are just as good as you, so you really got to be on your P's and Q's, whereas out here it's like, you know, it's different, you know what I mean? But how I am, I treat all clients the same. So it's like, if I were to do your makeup, right, and it's absolutely beautiful, by the way.
Thank
and
you.
yours is too. Like, let's talk about it like the glam is popping. But I wouldn't treat you any different than what I would treat Oprah or Michelle Obama or, you know, anybody else. So like for me, it wasn't like a switch. Like I just stayed doing what I was doing. You know, I made sure that I was on it even more, like making sure I have everything together so that people can't say, oh, look, her eyes are not dotted, her T's are not crossed. But for me, it was the same for me.
Yeah, I feel like that's super important too, because a lot of when dealing with makeup, it's like, okay, a lot of people are talented in their craft, but if you cannot relate to your makeup artist or like can't talk to them or anything like that, it's like, I'm not gonna want to go back to you.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, nah, like I don't even want to sit in your chair because I feel awkward. So I feel like that's super important to have a connection with your clients. Like, and I feel like you do that really well.
I appreciate you. But that's so true, and I'm so glad that you said that, because like being in the service business, like people are paying for an experience. It's not just a beat. Like sometimes you may go to your makeup artist, you might have been having a crappy day and you need somebody that you can vent to, that you know is going to give you some good, solid advice.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You may need to go to somebody, you go into her salon and she offers you a place of peace. You know what I mean? So just figuring out what your vibe is and knowing how to give that to your clientele, and also while taking care of yourself as well. You know, that's key to being a successful artist in this industry, for sure.
I wanted to ask, what do you think when you have a client with terrible skin? what goes through your mind? Like, is that a harder project, or you're like, not looking forward to it? You know?
I love a challenge.
Really?
I love a challenge. Like don't get me wrong, like I love clients who are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But when I have a client that may have problematic skin or may have like active acne, that gives me an opportunity to show them what I can do.
Yeah.
And how to do it to where they still look like themselves. I'm not totally changing your appearance, but just to show them that whatever it is that they see for themselves is possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like as makeup artists, like sometimes people say that's like y'all like magicians or whatever, but we have the gift of seeing something before it even happens. Like before your makeup artist touches your face or your face, they already have a vision of what it's going to look like.
Really?
And I feel like being an artist, I have that gift. So I try to not just embody that with the art or with the beat, but even like on a spiritual level, on a mental level, on a confidence level. You may come in and you might not feel so pretty today. Like I've had gorgeous models that come in and you would think that they just have it all together. Like this girl could get anybody.
You would be surprised. Like you think the most beautiful women maybe have the most high self-esteem, and
Right.
they don't. And I think you probably see that firsthand because you're the one like making them go from natural to glammed up to where they feel like, oh, I'm that girl.
Absolutely. And it's not that's just with clients, period.
Yeah.
Celebrity clients, regular clients,
Celebrity
brides.
clients. So
yeah.
who are some celebrities that you've worked with? And what's the tea on them? I want to know.
Well, I mean,
do they tell you? Okay, no, go.
Well, I can tell you like it in parts because they make you sign like NDAs and stuff. Yeah. But celebrity clients that I work with, my latest client was Tasha from Escape.
Okay.
I've also worked with Portia Williams. I've worked with Evelyn Lanzada. I've worked on several networks. I've worked with Disney. I've worked with Netflix. I've done a series with Stars.
Wow.
So yeah,
You're big time.
It's been great. I've just been learning now just to celebrate every moment because sometimes like when you're rolling and you're busy, you don't take time just to like live in that moment and just appreciate those moments. So now, like even in this moment now, like I appreciate this moment. So I'm not that kind of person that's just like, oh, I got to work with this person, that person, that person. Don't get me wrong. I have like my dream clients that I would just love to work with, but. I enjoy every single client and I treat them all like celebrities, but it's definitely, it's rewarding just to be able to see your work on television.
I bet.
It's like, wow, like these are dreams that I've had since I was a little girl. And just to be here living in that moment and to be able to experience it and share it and inspire other people is special.
Yeah. So my question is, have you ever had to like turn away a client and block a client that you've like done in the past and you're like, oh no, you crazy, you gotta go?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No,
what happened?
Okay, so
I need to know.
Girl. Okay, I'm not gonna say her name because she's probably gonna be watching this. But it was a lady, she had like this do I want to tell that story?
Tell it.
Right.
Okay. So I'll tell you two different stories. Okay. Because this story, like, it's not really funny. But it was like a domestic violence situation with this lady, and she had a crazy boyfriend that was like had like trackers on her car that was following her around and stuff, and he was like threatening her life. So I was just like, girl, look, I can't do your makeup anymore. Like,
that's putting you in danger.
That's putting me in danger.
I don't feel comfortable.
And my
Pull up to your shop.
Yeah. And like she had broke up with him and everything, but he was just like one of those like psycho exes. I was just like, sis, like I love you, but I cannot.
Yeah.
I cannot do this. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I've had clients that I've had to not take because I felt like they were, not good for my mental health. Like every time they come in like I'm an empath. So like I'm big on vibes and energy.
Everything.
I feel. And I'm standing in front of your face for 2 hours. You don't think I'm picking up on your energy and your vibes? So like my clients, like if their vibe isn't good, like if they come in and it's just like, ooh, I don't like that.
And how would you go
block?
You would just block them. You won't even say anything.
Email block, telephone number block, name block. This person can no longer book. You gotta take care of you.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we're gonna get a little personal. How do you feel like the dating life in Atlanta is? If you're single, if you're taken away, we need to know that first.
Oh, okay. Straight to it. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Okay.
Okay. So if you are looking to move to Atlanta, don't go for love.
Yeah.
Like,
I believe that.
no, don't go for love. I mean, like the way that the city is built on connections.
Yeah.
So like even in the dating world, like you're gonna meet people that have what you need, but you gotta know what you want. Like Atlanta is like an oyster. Like whatever it is you put in, you're gonna get it right back out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing about the men out there, like they have it and they will give it to you.
Yeah.
Like it's like an unspoken word. It's like if you're messing with, or if you're dating a beautiful woman, you know, who's on her stuff, you gotta give to receive. So, you know, being someone from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, I feel like women from Baton Rouge, if you dated men in Baton Rouge, you need to be getting a check.
Please.
You know? Okay, that's another story.
PTSD.
Seriously.
It's a real
For
thing.
real.
It's real.
It's a real.
But I had to kind of like switch how I was dating. Like I had to date with a purpose, and I had to come and not be afraid to just put my cards on the table.
Yeah.
I feel like out here, like some men, they can kind of be intimidated with a woman who has the career, who may be a mother, who's able to take care of her children.
Oh, yeah.
She has businesses. She's beautiful. Sex is amazing. You know, she has a good head on her shoulders. They don't know what to do with that.
Exactly.
But there, I mean, the men, they kind of know how to kind of balance it. Now,
Yeah.
that's not to say go to Atlanta and you're going to find your husband. Girl, no.
husband.
Because they will have you and they will have a wife and 3 other girlfriends. But they going to take care of all of
It's
you.
so
Oh,
big.
y'all.
They're going to take care of all of y'all. You know, you may or may not know about the others. But for me, like, I actually am dating right now.
Okay.
And it's a guy that I'm dating. I'm going to keep him nameless because I guarantee you he's watching this.
Okay.
But,
Nameless.
Hey.
but
You
I
better
mean,
treat her right.
You better. Oh, it's bye.
Exactly.
But no, it's been good. So I've just been learning just to take it a day at a time, like not overthinking things. You definitely want to make sure that you're keeping that communication there, because most people that are in Atlanta, like they have businesses. Like most of the people that live there are entrepreneurs. So I mean, we're busy, we're on the go, we understand each other. I may not be able to see you every day, but I tell my dude, like, I need to talk to you every day. You know what I'm saying? So just having that, making sure that you have boundaries. I mean, but that's like that in any place, but it's just way more options there.
Yeah.
So I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love it.
Yeah.
A lot of people be like, it's so many gays. Like, shout out to the gay people. I love
That's
them.
what I was gonna ask you. I hear that the guys are like, a lot of them are DL.
Oh yeah,
in Atlanta.
for sure.
Have you
for
ever
sure.
experienced one that you found out
Oh,
was?
Yeah.
guy?
That's a good question.
Okay, I actually have. It was a guy that I was dating, and we were intimate, but he was like into like the booty games. And so, like,
how you
putting,
do.
like, I got nails. Like,
Yeah.
these ain't about to go no, like, monkey boxes out there, too. Like, come on now. But, like, he was, like, into the booty games. And it would be certain mannerisms. Like, I pay attention to every little thing when I'm dating. Like, how you eating that salad? How you slurping them noodles? What drinks you ordering? The shoes are a dead giveaway. A lot of people don't pay attention to their man's shoes, they watches, your nails. Like, I'm paying attention to all of that. So it's like, out there, if you get like a little inkling of he might be gay.
He probably is. Yeah.
He's gay. I actually went out for a friend's birthday, and this guy was on a date with this beautiful black woman, like a freaking queen. She looked so beautiful. I think she might have been celebrating her birthday as well. And it was another guy that came in that was clearly gay. Like, come on now, you could spot him across the street.
Yeah.
Girl, so he walked in, and the other guy turned around and watched him walk all the way to his chair, sat across from the guy. And he's on a date with this girl, and I'm seeing them like looking at each other like, like I'm just like,
oh my
man,
god,
are you saying this
that's
right now?
bold as hell. I would have been pissed.
Girl. But it's certain spots, like you have to know like what spots.
Yeah.
You know, most people who are straight frequent, gay, down low, bisexual. So I mean, I'm still learning, girl.
So I was gonna ask you too, because I mean, going to Atlanta, I've like traveled there a few times, and like the thing that I found is a lot of people down there